Limitless Hoops, what's up, everybody? Hey, John Sanders here in the house on a Monday afternoon, late evening, early evening, something like that. I don't know. All right, anyways, you guys, hey, get ready for the workout tonight if you're showing up. We got locations going at Shadow Ridge. That's the Broomfield location, and we also have, what is it called? I always forget the name of this place. Grant Beacon Middle School for Denver. We do not have an Aurora location. I repeat, the Aurora location is not going down again this week. But I typed it in, and I typed it in from a few people's houses. And although the Aurora location is like 7 minutes away from you, the Grant Beacon location is 16 minutes away from you. So, I mean, it's not like that long. I mean, this show right here goes for 30 minutes. All right. So, I mean, I'm so sorry that we don't have the locations. All right. But we will get more with that said. All right. So, come to work out. Make sure that you guys work hard and blah, 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 blah. I'm eating dumplings. That is crucial information. I'm glad that you let us know. What's up, Tail Trio? I see you, Taz, in the comment section. What's lacking? This is the first time in a while I have been first to comment. Congratulations. You know that you receive a prize every time that you're first to comment. Your prize can be a basketball coaster. No, I need these. All right. Anyways, let's start. What do we have here? We got, not that. We got, yes, the 5th of November did go down. We did take care of business. I really appreciate everyone that showed up this Saturday. We had about like 13 players show up to get filmed and do all of our drills. We did not get Connor to do it. He was sick, and that did kind of hurt because we do not have kids able to do these drills yet. Connor can barely do them, but that's what what that reminded me of. That just reminds me that all this is possible, basically, okay? Because, like, let's say that you were perfect. Let's say that you could do everything that this book tells you to do, right? And you still lost basketball games, and you still weren't getting recruited. Then this book's a load of crap, basically. So the fact that it is difficult stuff, even after I teach you, it's still difficult, shows you that it's the right stuff. Now, I'm sure that some of you guys have been on other teams. I'm sure that you've done those things, and I'm pretty sure that you were able to accomplish those things. All right, it's a weird feeling, but when you're on a team or in a group of people or in a class or whatever, and you're able to accomplish what they're asking, there's a certain sense of pride with that is unmatched, and it makes you feel so good. And then whenever you're in the opposite of that, like our program where you can be doing everything perfect and you still look like an idiot, there's a sense of, what's the opposite of pride? I guess like despair. There's a sense of embarrassment. It's like I'm trying so hard and I can't do this basic thing. Like the kid that's working hardest in our program right now, Taz, he can't make a layup consistently. I remember being able to make layups consistently in the 6th grade. That was my first time making layups. We're to the point where if I shot a layup, it was going in more than 95% of the time. And I remember thinking back to my 5th grade version of myself, thinking, man, how did I ever miss layups? Because in 4th grade, I missed a ton. 4th grade, I barely made any. 4th grade was like, man, 2 out of 10 maybe? 2 out of 10, I would say. But they banged off the backboard. I remember that. That was my first year playing. And then 5th grade, I was good. I could do a whole bunch of stuff, but I couldn't make layups consistently. I could make shots, and they were like, oh yeah, you're so good. But by the time I got in 6th grade, it was it never missed. It was impossible to miss a layup. All right. And then I was like, dude, how was I missing layups? But anyway, that's where we're at. And we couldn't film all of our drills. That's the long story short. But we did film a whole bunch, and I would get those on the website. Hopefully that's enough to help people for now. I might hook up with a high school team like I've wanted to for a while, so that they can help me out with the rest of the drills, especially the team drills. So maybe I'll put it out there to several coaches at the beginning of their season. They might possibly let me help them out. And so I'll see that. But I really appreciate all you guys for showing up. That was a long day. Some people came for half the day. Some people came for the entire day. I think we had 4 kids come for the entire day. That was Wyatt, Luis, Taz came the entire day. And I think there was one more person that came the entire day. Aiden left. Kiernan left. Tail came later. Trenton came later. Oh man, I'm very confused. But there was 4 kids, I think. All right. But anyways, fantastic job. Very, very proud of all you guys. All right. Moving on. What do we have here? Sorry I could not stay the whole time. My sister had a volleyball game. I wish I could have stayed. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You helped us out enough. I really do appreciate you. All right. What else do we have? Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right. So today was my big day. Actually, last week was the first day, but today was the big day, and actually at midnight I have an email scheduled. But this is the time to book all of the gyms. I've been saving it. I asked them. They don't just tell you, oh, yeah, it's this day. So I had to ask every single district, when can we do this? For Aurora, Broomfield, Centennial, and Denver. And they told me it was on these days in the future. So I hit them up right on the first day, right at the first minute. One of them was at 7 o'clock this morning. I wrote them exactly at 7:01. All right, so I can get that gym time in there, and hopefully it works out. I already have some in the making right now. I mean, maybe even able to get some Centennial dates as well. All right, so I'm trying to work the system, trying to be a part of it. So once I get the gym time up, heads up. So starting maybe this January, maybe March, I'm not sure, because they haven't given me back the gym time yet. I'm going to try to step it up to Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Do not have me end up regretting this. Please. Don't just be like, dude, he's adding Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. Well, I love Thursdays, so that's open gym, but you know what? Now I'm going to stop coming on Fridays. Don't do that. I lowered it to make you guys want these days, okay? So we're going to add Tuesdays and Thursdays, and for the Broomfield area, I added 2 hours. Just because Derek Valdez and Connor and Taz seem to think that everyone's going to come on every day, and they're trying to talk me into it, so I'm calling you guys out. You better make it work. I'm adding 2 hours, so we're going to do the team stuff and the open gym and the shooting and both team stuff, and there you go. And I think what's going to happen is 3 people are going to start coming again, and it's on you guys, and you were wrong. We scared people off, but hopefully it's not going to be that way. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going and keep the crowds up. But if we do not, I need you guys to go hard and not quit. When there's only 2 kids that show up, don't be like, where is everybody? I told you what would happen. I've done this for a long time. But I've also done this a long time too, where we didn't have open gyms for a while, and then some good dad was like, you need open gyms. And I was like, no, we had them. It didn't work. And then he's like, oh, no, you need open gyms. So I was like, okay. So I paid $1,000 for open gyms just for this guy. And he did it, and then no one came. And he's like, why is no one coming to open gyms? I was like I said. And he was like, oh, so his kid came. It was Ian. He never missed an open gym for months and months and months. He vowed, because he knew that he was the reason that he asked for it, and I provided it. So, all right. So you guys who want more days, you're about to get them. All right. So make sure that you work hard for them. Make sure that you prove me wrong. I would love for you to prove me wrong, but we're also going to try to up it in terms of recruits that we get as well. I'm going to start recruiting people for our scholarship program. And I don't know what I'm going to do for that exactly, but we're going to try to get as many good players in as possible. If we're able to get really good players in, realize again, this is something that was asked. Not even out loud, but people need good players around them to feel like they're special, so we're going to try to provide that. All right, they're going to come in and take your playing time, though, so you got to work for playing time. It won't be guaranteed. You won't be asked to play for 4 teams with all the playing time anymore. And remember the days when you didn't like that, when you were struggling, when you were like, this is frustrating. Well, now you're sitting on the bench, and you get 10 minutes a game. You have to earn your way on. So now it's on you to earn your playing time, too. So that's also going to be hard. So heads up once again. Oh, Wesley was the last person. Yes, you are correct. Wesley stayed the entire time. Thank you, Wesley. All right. So a lot of changes going to be made. I'm at the turn of the year, so heads up again. Last thing that we're going to talk about is our tournament for this weekend. We will find out the days and the times. It's on Saturday and Sunday event. What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? All right, Saturday and Sunday event for our tournament, but we won't find out the times until probably Wednesday or Thursday. All right, we will get all that stuff situated. I believe that the deadline was it's either tonight or I think it's tonight. So they don't even have all the teams that they're going to have, but they will have teams. They will find out what the schedule is after they work on Tuesday. So it takes time to create a schedule. You just can't come up with one out of the thin blue air. But I, John Sanders, I have an idea for the schedules, and when we have our tournaments, we will be able to schedule you in advance, and when you sign up, you know exactly when you play and where you play immediately. And I don't know why people don't do this, because they can't guarantee how many teams that they'll have, and they also kind of agree they want the possibility of more teams, etc., etc., etc. I will not be like that. I want to perfect this stuff so that we don't have these issues where we're waiting for our time. So if you sign up like 10 months in advance for the tournament, you know exactly when and where you play immediately. All right, it's kind of a chance, kind of a long shot, kind of a lot of organization, but that's how I want to do it. But this is not done that way yet, so heads up. There's also a lot of teams that we have never played against ever in this tournament. We will be in the 5th grade division, 5, and the 8th grade division. I think that's a fair split between the players that we have signed up. Maybe if a few of the 6th graders can come down to help with the 5th graders. I'm not even sure how we're going to do that. I'm pretty sure a lot of kids are going to sign up late now, because as soon as we tell them the schedule, they're going to be like, okay, we can make it now. And then we're going to have like too many kids for our team. But again, your fault, not my fault. So I told you guys to sign up last Friday. So hopefully that happens. We'll see. But right now we got about 13, 14 kids signed up, I believe. All right, let me check just right now while I'm on the air. We got... For this Saturday and Sunday, we have 13 kids signed up for the tournament. So that should be enough to split into 2. We'll have teams like that. I don't think that many more will sign up, but maybe. You never know. You never know. People love doing stuff at the last second. All right, let's move on. What do we have for the quote of the day? The quote of the day is... Stay positive. Okay, I was just talking to somebody about like they're having so much negativity in their life right now because they're having a lot of bad luck, and when it rains, it pours. It happens in my life too. I won't say that I like completely like am. I can't even think of words right now. I don't avoid these things as well. Sometimes I too have negativity in my life. All right. It's hard to think of words when you're just like talking. It's crazy. All right, but yes. All right. But when you have the negative thoughts, they manifest themselves into more things where more negative happens on you. And it just starts going on and on and on and on. And I told this guy he has to stay positive, and that's the last thing that people want to hear sometimes, but it's true. All right? Just think back to any problem you've ever had your entire life. Like any grade level, any age, any problem. Is it fixed? Has it been resolved? Yes, it has. So it's like watching a movie. It always reminded me of movies when I was growing up. And you're watching the movie, and then like all of a sudden, I don't know, like Snow White dies, and she's lying there all asleep. And then later on, this guy gives her a kiss, and she wakes up, and it's all happy ever after, right? And okay, I've seen stories like that, and they happen like that every single time. But the kid who like cries right when she like dies the first time, I'm like, why are you crying? Like, cause she's so sad and she's gonna die. And it's like, dude, have you never watched a movie before? It's always a happy ending. Alright? Now, sometimes in life it's not a happy ending, but sometimes in movies it's not a happy ending either. And life is not always like a movie, but it's pretty close. And if you take any bad thing that you've been through and you ask people, hey, would you want to trade your life for something else in the past to be changed? People would rather take their bad times because the bad is what made you better, right? So no matter what, you're going to probably just love the life that you're living, because if you did change that bad, your life might be even worse today. So it's like you accept the bad, and the bad made you stronger. So with that said, stay positive about that. And the best correlation that I could think of for my life is my basketball life, where I'm nervous for games sometimes, and I'm like, oh no, I'm nervous. If I'm nervous, I can't shoot as well. If I'm nervous, my hands are sweaty. Oh no, I'm nervous, right? But in college, I would switch that around, and I would call myself hoppy, not happy, but I'm feeling hoppy today, because when I'm nervous, that gives me more energy, and it allowed me to jump higher. Seriously, I could jump so high whenever I was nervous, and it gave me more energy and like more like enthusiasm to like dive for loose balls, and I just wouldn't feel the pain because I was so nervous. So I was like, this is a good thing. And when I thought that, my nerves calmed down actually. All right, so like stay positive just for the sake of staying positive, and it'll make your whole life positive, even if it's like how you turn something around or just like how much you can persevere through it. All right? Having negative thoughts just makes everything worse. So that's the quote of the day, stay positive. My birthday is on the game day. That's the luckiest thing in the world. I don't know if they still say it, but look, the way we used to say when we were growing up is, if anyone was ever having a great day, like they were on fire, like every shot went in, we're like, what? Dude, is it your birthday or something? Because playing on your birthday meant that you were going to be on fire. Like, literally, everyone thought that, and it was like, it must be his birthday. All right? And there's also great NBA stories where players have scored 50 points on their birthday and stuff like that. The birthdays are the luckiest day. Anyway, so hopefully you play on your birthday. If we do, remind me so I can call it out. All right? Definitely. You get some props if you play on your birthday, man. Definitely. All right, let's check out the itinerary. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? In the past, we did the high school stuff. So we did the positive 7 and negative 7, blindfold dribble, rhythm drill, scissor ladders to shots, flare, repeat shots, and interior cuts and passes. That's what we did. What will we be doing in the future? The elementary stuff. Pick and roll, pass to roll. All right, that's a crucial, easy play that everyone should be able to do. We have 12 different pick and roll sets. This is the popular one. This is the one that every team does, so I don't know why we don't take away the role player and just double team and take away the role player. No one likes to skip the bar, go around people and things like that. They always pass to the roll, but we need to learn how to do that. So that's what's coming up next. We got weekend ball pounds, bluff and recover, help side to close out, quick shots, and fast break post seal. All right, then for today, I'm skipping a party. You're skipping a party? Oh, you a baller, dog. You a main baller, baby. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right. For today, we got a fun one for y'all. The half-court game, okay? That one should be good. How am I going to do that in that Shadow Ridge gym? I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it'll be fun. Then we got make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. We got ball pickup layups. We got juke straps, hurdles, and jingle bells. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. I see where we're going with this. I know how to organize it, okay? But basically, the half-court game is where we shoot shots from the half-court. All right, if it goes in, you have a victory lap. You cannot just shoot again, but you get 1 point. All right, if you miss it, you have to shoot shots on the other end of the court before you're allowed to shoot your half-court shot again. How you miss it says which shot that you shoot on the other end. If you hit the rim, you go down to the other end from the elbow, make 3 elbow shots before you're allowed to shoot a half-court shot again. If you hit the backboard and no rim, just the backboard, you go down to the other end and go scissor shots, so 1, 2, 3 in between your legs, then pull up jumpers from the elbow until you make 3 of those to shoot your shot. If you airball the half-court shot, well, you got to go down to the other end and make 3 threes before you're allowed to shoot the half-court shot. So it's called the half-court game, but you barely shoot any half-court shots unless you're very, very good at shooting. And then, again, if you make the half-court shot, you do a victory lap. You can dance along that victory lap or sprint to your next one, whatever. We give you about 10 minutes to play the game. Whoever makes the most half-court shots wins. All right, next drill is make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes. We just told you what a scissor J was. 1, 2, 3, land, and then shoot the shot. All right, you're supposed to make 20 in 3 minutes. Ball pickup layups, that's sprinting in, picking up the ball. We actually have footage of that one. I believe we have footage of that one. Maybe. I don't know if we do. Let's check it out real quick. Let me see the contents, playlist. I'll go over the rest though. But we have juke straps where we use the juke straps, place them on. We have one person on a line. That person is trying to get away. You cannot spin around, all right, because that would just tear the thing off. But you can run and then change directions and then juke them and then change other directions when you use the momentum of the other player against them. You want to learn how to read their momentum, where they're going, when, what they're thinking, and try to be as low as you can, as fast as you can in the juke straps. As the defender is trying to guard you, they count down from 10. If they can last 10 seconds, then they win. Then you guys switch. All right. If they can't last, then you win. All right. Let's see. We got drills right here, and then the next one is hurdles. All right. Hurdles. We use the string, but you can also just use an actual hurdle. You can use a basketball if you have it, but you're gonna jump over as fast as you possibly can. And in 1 minute, you're supposed to get about 100 hurdles. 140 is like our record. All right. That would be a tough record to beat. But we have hurdles. We might use hurdles to organize everything as well as we have in the past. We might do that again. And then lastly, we have jingle bells. Jingle bells, reaching up, trying to touch the jingle bell as high as you can, trying to jump over and over and over again. Because when you touch it, you feel like $1 million because you hear that ring, 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 ring. All right, Vince, it's about to go off this weekend. Teo, ha! You called him his dad's name. All right, but I wanted to show you guys the ball pickup layups. Do I have them here? Let's see. Ball pickup layups. Ball pickup layups. Ball pickup layups. I don't know if we have it filmed yet. We have so many filmed. I'll show you this real quick. All right, so on here, you got all these drills. All right, here are all our drills, and this is ball pickup layups right here. All right, so this is what we're doing. We got Connor and Taz. Sprint in, catch with one hand, pick it up to the other hand. Keep the other hand up the entire time. Place it back down. You can go right or left hand off this. Oh, not quite. Oh, man. I told you can't make a layup yet. There goes a layup. All right. Let's see what he does on this one. Will Taz make it? Will he make it? Oh, almost. All right. Will Connor make it? Will Connor make it? All right, Taz. One more chance, Taz. One more chance. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now will Connor dunk it? Connor keeps lowering his other arm, by the way. I don't want that. All right, this is make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes, by the way. Alright, we're also doing this drill tonight too. Alright, so that's basically all the drills that we talked about, and we will step up on that page. Alright, soon that page will have a whole bunch of stuff, like all the drills that we're possibly doing on here. Alright, so we'll figure that out soon. Alright, moving on, what do we have? We got the movie of the day, I believe, and the challenge of the day. Let's check that out. So the challenge today, we're talking the third graders, okay? The third graders, are we on the third? Yeah. How are we just on? Oh, yeah, because of the first. Okay, I got you. All right, so the third graders today, your challenge is finish day 9 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. Try to increase your speed throughout. You got 2-minute 2-ball dribbling, and you're on day 9 of it. You should be doing that every single day, you third graders out there. But your movie of the month is Radio. All right, Radio, man. It's with Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba, not Cuba. Cuba Gooding Jr. All right, and great actor, pretty cool movie. It's about like basically this special needs kid who helps out with the local football team, and of course some people pick on him and stuff like that. And about how he goes through adversity, and about how the team handles him, and basically like how the coach deals with him as well, and how the community also handles it. Because in this particular community, like many communities around the United States, football is a big entity, right? So it matters, right? And they just basically didn't want this kid messing them up, especially like in high school. You get jerks of kids dealing with that kind of stuff. I said it's a great movie for especially the young kids watching, so you can know not to be bullies and learn to respect other types of people in the world as well. All right. I just remembered to post my videos. Good job. All right. So yes, this is based on a true story. It's not exactly true, but it's based on a true story. All right. I would give it about 40 out of 50 stars. It was very, very solid movie. I liked it. Make sure that if you watch the movie, you post a movie review. Only movie review that I've had lately is from Taz. Come to Tasmania. Good job, Taz. All right, moving on. What is our homework for the month? Has anyone else been posting? I gotta again, we gotta adjust this one. We gotta adjust it for each day. All right, so the playlist. has to be adjusted for size because YouTube changed all their algorithm. All I do is I take the filter, take all that stuff off, make it the real size now, and there you go. All right, so let's see who's been posting. Got Wesley's big old face right there. All right, doing some form shots. Nice job, Wes. Got Trujillo. Good job, man. Killing it, man, with the epic drill too. The jumping ropes. All right, great job. I was just posting so many. Fantastic job. And with the Nash drill, it's not even October anymore. You still posted a Nash drill. All right, the homework for this month is bed shots, and I saw Taz and his little brother doing bed shots. That was hella cute, dude. There's a great ways to get better. All right, let's go to our story of the day. Then we got trivia. Then one other thing. Let's do our story of the day. Even some top athletes have a day every minute of training, but they continually say to themselves, "Don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." That really surprised me right there. Dang, the Snapchats really got me, man. I kind of miss my Snapchat days when I would be taking pictures of people after games in Taiwan and being like, what up, homies? But yes, suffer now and spend the rest of your lifetime in like heaven, basically, okay? And I say that for like not just basketball, but for like school. If you can struggle now, just get through it right now. You can become a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that. But you can live your dreams if you can just struggle now. Struggle is the way to get there. But if you party now, you're not going to be anywhere in the future. So it's almost going to be opposite no matter what. But if you happen to love hard work, then you are special. You are off to the sky. So like right there with Teo saying he loves to do the Nash drill. Oh my God. Yeah, you're going to be amazing then. All right, fantastic. All right, let's check our trivia of the day. Our trivia today is brought to you by The Kid Who Found a Basketball. It's a book written by nobody. Limitless Hoops. All right, but it's a fantastic. It's not just a little kids book. Every other page is a big kid story. A big kid meaning like adults. All right, but it goes from one side to the next, that the kids can grow up reading this great story about a kid finding a basketball that was flat, and he meets some people along the way. It's a great story. If you have not read it, purchase this book. Costs $1 coin or $50. All right, and that's about it. All right, let's go on to the trivia question of the day. If you win the trivia for the month, you win a coin. Kieran and Noah are in first place with 1. All right, we hold this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday till the end of the month. Good luck, you guys. Today's trivia question is, what Hall of Fame player, Hall of Fame NBA player, had the birth name Ferdinand? That's an old school name. We got Ferdinand. Like, he sounds like a sailor, like a conquistador. Alright, what Hall of Famer had the first name Ferdinand? I did not know this until today. I was like, what? It's kind of weird to just change your name. Alright, hint, especially when your name's already been changed. What? Your name's already been changed. You change your name again. Change your name several times again. And I don't know. This guy just has so many different names. But yes, Ferdinand was his original name. Alright? Even before he was born, the name Ferdinand was in his family because that was his daddy's name. Daddy named Ferdinand, named him Ferdinand. That is the answer right there. Alright. That is the answer. The answer is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. Cassius Clay? No. I'm sorry. That is not his name before. His name is Lou Alcindor. But then Ferdinand was his God-given name. And by God-given name, I mean parental given name. So that puts Kieran up ahead 2-1-0. Fantastic job with that, man. Good job. Last thing that we're talking about is this. We're going with the Hawks. The Hawks, they got another point guard besides Trae Young, and I thought it was kind of messed them up. And this guy could have came in kind of jealous, like, how am I going to outperform Trae Young? But what they did was they started working together, and I got to give them props because they've started off the season really, really well. When you can have two players in the same position play out there at the same exact time, that takes a few things: humility, and it takes trust. All right, and it takes a lot of hard work because things don't just naturally fit like that. All right, so I got to give these guys props. I mean, because like they're just being unselfish. All right, I'm sure that like with this said, Trey's not looking for his assist anymore. He's not looking for like his point anymore. He's not looking to like be the prime. He's only looking to win, and that's an amazing, amazing thing, especially for this level of person who's getting paid that much money to do something like this. I gotta give him props. When I tried to ask my dad, but he was gone when I looked for him. He would not have known. I had never heard that a day in my life. You gotta get Google, baby. All right, they are doing well, and I gotta applaud these two young men for killing it. All right, and because they're sacrificing. So learn to sacrifice out there, but of course you can work out. Don't sacrifice doing the actual workouts. Make yourself better, I'll tell you that. Don't forget that the quote of the day, you guys, is stay positive. T-Wolves on the other end, oh yeah, Utah made like a bandit with that one, man. Utah's killing it. But yes, stay positive out there. I'll see you guys tonight, especially if you're at the Broomfield location, if you're at the Denver location. Hopefully you guys can work hard there. And that's my time. I'll talk to y'all later. Mitchell and the Cavs, baby. Don't act like you a Cavs fan, man. I don't know about you. Cue my music. I'm out.